Our ancestors have a saying: the first is destiny, the second is luck, the third is feng shui, the fourth is accumulation of virtues, the fifth is study, the sixth is name, the seventh is appearance, the eighth is respect for gods, the ninth is to make friends with wise people, and the 10th is to maintain health. I dare say 99% of people don't know the true meaning of this sentence. If you want to be the master of your destiny and interpret a life movie as freely as a director and screenwriter, I strongly recommend that you watch this video. I will explain to you in detail how to use this classic wisdom from the ancients to live a wonderful life. The value that my video provides you may not be realized by many people in their lifetime. If you are the destined person, you will definitely find a pile of gold in this video. What determines whether a person's life is good or bad? In fact, our ancestors told us long ago. The first is destiny, the second is luck, the third is feng shui, the fourth is accumulation of virtues, the fifth is study, the sixth is name, the seventh is appearance, the eighth is respect for gods, the ninth is to make friends with wise people, and the 10th is to maintain health. It is estimated that many people have heard this sentence, but most people's understanding of this sentence is too shallow. My explanation below may enlighten you. First of all, please pay attention to the order of these 10 factors. The higher it is, the greater and more important the influence on one's life's fortune. So the more effort you have to spend on the factor. This is an important point to note. What does the first is destiny mean? It's how generous the newbie gift package God gives you when you come into this world. Different people's newbie gift packages are completely different. Just like the initial settings at the beginning of the game, they have been designed at the moment of your birth and will not change throughout your life. A person's destiny is the deciding factor of a good or bad life. What does this newbie gift pack include? 1 is your origin, your parents, your family. The second is your life script. The third is your talent and disposition. Your birth determines your class and your starting point. For example, Tony was born in Shanghai, and his father owned 3 apartments. Peter was born in a remote mountainous area, and his family had only recently been connected to a road. The starting point of Tony's life is the end point that Peter may not be able to reach despite his lifelong efforts. You see, life is so unfair. And the script of your life is what happens in which year, who you meet, whether you have great luck or bad luck. It has already been written in your pineal gland at the moment of your birth, by the position of the solar system's various celestial bodies, as a set of codes. And it will be executed accurately for the rest of your life. What is talent? It's something you are naturally passionate about and good at. Everyone has their own talent and disposition, but some people find it very hard and diligently, while some people are careless and lazy and cannot find it. Now that you know what destiny is, what should you do? If your parents have a career, craftsmanship, skills, and business, then you should do whatever your parents do. The son will inherit the father's business. Don't mess around, set up a new business, start from scratch, and start your own business. If your parents are not doing well enough to help you, you must understand your life script early, seize opportunities and make good use of them when good fortune comes. And learn to shrink and hold back when disaster comes, spend money to minimize hurts and finally turn danger into safety. At the same time, you must find your talent and mission in life. Remember that everyone comes to this earth with their own talents and missions. If you find them, you will live a happy and prosperous life. If you can't find it, you will be confused and poor for the rest of your life. Regarding life, you must grasp the above 3 things. What does the second is luck mean? It is the current trend cycle, whether it is in the rising stage or the declining stage. For example, whether the national fortune of the country you were born in is on the rise or on the decline. Whether the industry you are in is an emerging industry, a trendy industry, or a sunset industry. Is your body getting stronger or is it slowly getting weaker? You must be good at observing trends and cycles. The so-called great fortune is to seize the rising wind, trend, and cycle. The bad luck must be due to catching the wind, trend, and cycle of decline. Let me give you an example. A group of people were born into very poor families. They had no money to study, and could not read a word. So they had to go to the mountains to dig coal and work hard. Who would have thought that the price of coal has been soaring since 2003, and the money earned in one day's work is equivalent to that of working for several years before, which made them become coal bosses. Because of their lack of education, the coal bosses could not do anything else but to buy houses. Unexpectedly, houses were a big trend again, and their assets doubled several times by relying on houses. God has prepared a very, very bad newbie gift package for these coal bosses. From a destiny perspective, it was very miserable, but they successfully seized their luck and caught up with two major trends. A wave of coal price increases and a wave of housing prices skyrocketing completely turned their lives upside down. Therefore, it doesn't matter if your destiny is bad, it can be reversed through luck. The key is that you must have a keen mind and be able to see clearly the hot trends. In fact, each of us is just a plankton in the big trend. Wherever the tide goes, we will go with it. No one can change the general trend. Big trends have a much greater impact on people than you think. What we have to do is to go with the flow and follow the general trend, not against the trend or resist the trend. Think about it, how can a plankton resist the tide, right? What do the third is feng shui refer to? It is the impact of the energy carried in the large environment and small environment on people. Whether it matches you or helps you. Or are they repulsive and antagonistic? You have to establish a correct understanding that people are very, very small. Looking at people from the perspective of the earth is like we are looking at microorganisms. The environment has a crushing impact on all aspects of people. It can affect your wealth, your health, your happiness, your relationships, and your wisdom. Why is China so awesome? Because the Chinese are in Eastern Asia, the best location with the best feng shui. Why is America so awesome? Because the Americans have seized the best feng shui land in North America. Why are Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen so developed? Why does a 1,000-year-old village have a 1,000-year-old tree? Because these places are where the natural energies of the universe and the earth converge. The energy gathered in these places is conducive to the growth, development, and expansion of everything. So if you choose a place to live and develop, please be aware of the environment. Be careful, be reverent, be cautious, and be sure to choose a city, community, house, or circle that makes you intuitively feel comfortable. If it doesn't feel right, change it immediately and leave immediately without hesitation. The environmental energy that matches and supports you cannot make you uncomfortable. The reason why it makes you uncomfortable is due to energy mismatch, confrontation, and mutual repulsion. Either your energy is too low and the energy of the environment is too high. Either your energy is too high and the energy of the environment is too low. Either your energy is positive and the energy of the environment is negative. Either your energy is negative and the energy of the environment is positive. As long as different frequencies are not matched, it will definitely affect your career, wealth, health, relationship, and intelligence. What does the fourth is accumulation of virtues mean? That is, you must have a spirit of giving and serving, and be able to love, pay, give, share, and dedicate unconditionally, without any reason, unilaterally, and to the best of your ability. Let as many people as you know and don't know become better people because of your thoughts and actions. May I ask why this is so? Because accumulating virtues actually helps you to have a closer connection with all sentient beings in the world. The closeness of your connection with all sentient beings determines your ability, wealth, and wisdom. The reason why human beings are called human beings is that human beings are by nature the sum total of all social relationships. As for other creatures, they can obtain resources and energy to survive just in nature. But human beings are different. Human beings need to be connected and in relationships in order to obtain resources and energy to survive. Only by accumulating virtues and by giving unconditionally and unilaterally can you make your social connection stronger, find your own ecological position, and get the necessary opportunities. Why are others willing to give you opportunities? It's simple, because they think you are good. Why do others think you are good? Because you dedicate, serve, pay, and give unconditionally and unilaterally. Please remember the saying, the more you give, the more you get. Whenever you feel confused or down, please immediately do a good deed that touches others. No matter what good deed it is, your mood will soon be uplifting. Even if you do one good deed a day, you will have done 365 good deeds and helped 365 people a year. Among those 365 people, there will definitely be one or two noble persons who will help you, give you opportunities, and change the trajectory of your life. What does the fifth this study mean? That is, people can download the highest and latest collective consciousness and collective wisdom of mankind into their brains through reading. It is the most convenient and fastest way to grasp the truth, operating rules, underlying logic, and causal relationships of things, thereby changing the structure of their inner world, belief system, experience, habits, cognitive radius, wisdom dimension, and ability to achieve things. If these things change, your destiny will also change. Do you know what is the scariest thing in life? It is being trapped in your own cognitive radius. Even if opportunities, resources, good fortune, and noble persons appear in front of you, you cannot recognize them, cannot grasp them, and continue to miss them. Here are some simple examples. When Taobao is popular, you only regard Taobao as a shopping platform. When WeChat is popular, you only use WeChat as a chat tool. When TikTok became popular, you only use TikTok as a tool for entertainment. However, Taobao, WeChat, and TikTok have become tools for some people to make a fortune and change their destiny. You have missed one wave after another. To conclude, it is because the brain still doesn't have the cognition and skills to cope with the trend. People can acquire two skills through reading. One is an action level skill, and the other is a rule level skill. Sadly, many people don't read or can't read. All they have are action level skills, which means they can only do certain actions. And these actions may be just enough to survive. Action level skills don't have much impact on life's destiny. Because only when you do actions that are in line with the way things work, you will get great results and good results. So I suggest you not to read too many books on action level skills. This will turn you into a tool man. Read more books on rules and skills. What books are there on rules and skills? They are the books written by the saints during the Axial Age more than 2,000 years ago. For example, the I Ching, the Tao Te Ching, the Yellow Emperor's Inner Scriptures, the Buddhist Scriptures, the Analects of Confucius, and the Mencius. These books reveal all the laws of human health, happiness, wealth, wisdom, relationships, and destiny. You may read them again and again in a lifetime. Friends, I believe that your life will never be too bad, and you will never be confused, depressed, anxious and painful if you can grasp the above 5 factors. The first is destiny, the second is luck, the third is feng shui, the fourth is accumulation of virtues, the fifth is study. Because the logic of every aspect is very clear to you and you know what exactly you should do, then you should be very busy so that you should have no time to be confused and anxious. The sixth is name refers to the fact that one can improve the script of destiny by giving oneself a good name. Don't choose random names. Choosing a name must adjust, balance and strengthen the weaknesses of yin-yang and 5 elements in your innate aura. Whatever the 5 elements lack, use the name to make up for it. If the 5 elements are too strong, use the name to adjust and weaken them. If the name is chosen incorrectly, it will aggravate the imbalance and weakness of the innate aura, making the person more dangerous and unlucky. Because the name is a kind of mind power. Mind power is a kind of psychological suggestion that can awaken you. People who have undergone profound cultivation and enlightenment will only pursue higher moral standards and higher service quality, and will not be led by karma, opportunistic, eager for quick success, continue to act recklessly, and fall into a pit. The seventh is appearance, means that people can improve their script of destiny by adjusting their dressing and grooming. Dressing and grooming is a profound knowledge, and you must be willing to spend time, energy, and money on it. On the one hand, if you keep yourself clean, elegant, noble, beautiful, and desirable, you will get more opportunities and connections. On the other hand, some special jewelry, such as jade, agate, beeswax, crystal, amber, gold and silver, and pearls, can also balance and neutralize your innate aura, making your life stay calm, stable, joyful, and on an upward trajectory. If you study this knowledge attentively, it may open up a new path for your life, because there are many people who have achieved the joy and happiness they have dreamed of for a long time through beauty and skin care, jewelry, and clothing. The eighth is respect for gods, refers to the fact that people can find faith and improve their destiny scripts by converting to a religion. You can study Confucianism, Taoism, Buddhism, Yang Ming psychology, numerology, feng shui, Chinese medicine, and qigong. The things left by our ancestors are the most advanced and valuable things. If you can't find your life direction, you can change your life's destiny by learning from the past. It is 10,000 times better than working in a factory, or doing business through fraud and deception. We need thousands of people to stand up and carry forward what our ancestors left behind. I hope that after watching this video, you will be inspired to be such a person. The ninth is to make friends with wise people, means that people can improve their script of destiny by making good teachers and friends. If you want to be successful in any field, you should try to get close to the best person in that field. Either learn from him or become good friends with him. Remember that there is nothing impossible in the world, but only if you don't have the will to do it. There are no untransformable people in the world, but only if you are not sincere enough. Good teachers and helpful friends play an irreplaceable role in life. Reading and pondering on your own for a year is not as good as a teacher giving you a few words. I have been struggling with people's energy for a while. The loss was extremely serious, and I couldn't find the answer. My mentor gave me some advice at that very moment. He said that you can't solve anyone's problems. The only ones who can solve the problems are themselves. You are just a guide. Don't mix your roles, get too involved in the drama, or have no boundaries. I suddenly woke up and felt relieved. If I had realized it on my own, it might have taken me several years to get over it. The 10th is to maintain health, refers to how people can improve their scripts of destiny through working on your health. The knowledge of Chinese medicine and Taoist healthcare is something you have to learn sooner or later. It's possible that you only realized the importance of healthcare after you got seriously ill. Many diseases are caused by insufficient energy or blockage of energy. Health maintenance mainly nourishes energy as well as blood. The source of blood mainly depends on nutrition to keep up. The source of energy mainly depends on practicing breathing. And energy is the driving force of blood. The Taoist system is very powerful. The primary stage of Taoism is all about refining energy in the Dantian, opening up the conception and governor vessels, and activating the circulation of energy. You can also achieve enlightenment by practicing health maintenance techniques. On the one hand, you become healthier. And on the other hand, you can help others become healthier, right? Master Zhang Jishuan lived to be 104 years old. A long and healthy life is a good life. Friends, there is no doubt that destiny is predetermined and can be accurately predicted and described. However, everyone's destiny has its own frame range. People can live to the highest limit of their own destiny through precise efforts and practice in multiple directions. So don't be pessimistic. You must not only clearly understand your destiny, but also practice diligently and accurately so that you can make good use of your youth. No matter what the starting point is, every life can be lived wonderfully. Thank you very much for watching. I know this video tells too many truths that shouldn't be told. I hope you can share it and let as many people see it as possible to make our world a better place.